What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. It is Saturday afternoon, about to get a quick workout in before I head to the fair. Taking my kids to the fair today to have some fun. And so I got to get my workout in before so I can burn a bunch of calories and I can have a little bit of a reward day. But I wanted to share with you guys today a couple of things. The number one concept I wanted to talk to you about today was the idea of your goals and how to obtain them and what they are and what they aren't. So basically the way I break things down in terms of what my goals are is my goal, first of all, a goal is not a goal without a plan of action to get to the goal. A goal by itself with no plan of action is a wish, right? It's not going to happen. It's just something you say, oh, I want to have this, or I want to be successful, or I want to make X amount of money, or I want to lose this much weight, or I want to do, this kind of sports performance goal. Whatever those goals are, that's great. You got to put them out there in the world so you know exactly what it is that you want, so you know where your destination is and where you want to go. But if you have no plan of action, if you have no way to get there, something that you can actually measure, right? Something you can say, okay, I got to do this, this, and this, and if I do those things, I'll end up here. If you don't have that plan of action, you're just wishing. So the number one thing that you need to tell yourself when you're dealing with your goals is, number one, be clear about what those things are. Number two, realize, do I have a plan of action? And number three, am I committed to do the work that it's going to take to get from where I am now to where I want to be? Because if you don't answer all those things and you're not really, really clear about what it is you want and that you're going to actually put in the work to get it, you're never going to get there. Like, just get that out of your head right now and stop dreaming, stop wishing, stop hoping that something's going to happen. Nothing happens by accident. Nothing happens by happenstance. Everything happens because of a focused effort and a vision of where it is you want to go, whether you realize it or not. Some people don't realize that when they decide they want to do something, they just automatically do the work and stuff, but they don't say it, they don't write it down, they don't visualize it, they don't do any of that stuff. They just know that's where they want to go and they start working towards it. And that's great. But most people don't do that, right? Most people don't do any of it. They just say, I want to get here, and they just kind of hope. They do a couple things here, maybe some obstacles jump in their way, and it stops them from moving forward. Like, you have to have a clear vision. This is what I want. You know what that is, and then you have to say, okay, what is it going to take to get there? Now, how do you get the plan? How do you figure out how to do something that you've never done before? If you're reaching for a goal that you've never done, how do you figure that out? Like, what do? You find somebody who's done it before. Okay, you find somebody with the experience that you're looking for. Do not listen to people that have not done what you are trying to do. Don't take advice from them, right? Don't take advice from them, because 9 times out of 10, if what you're doing is not the norm, or they might have tried it, like let's say you want to start a business and you want to be successful in that, whatever your business is. If you talk to somebody who's already tried a business, but they weren't successful, chances are they're first of all not going to be really rooting for you and really on your side. Not only that, they're probably not going to have really good advice for you. They might know what not to do, which could be good advice, but chances are they're not going to be able to help you get to where you want to go. So you need to find somebody who's done that, right? And find a couple of different people, because you're going to have to figure out, not only did somebody get there, but how did they get there? Because we're all different people, right? Not everybody vibes with the same person. You might have somebody that says, look, this is how I got there. I work 18-hour days. I did this, I did that, I did this, I didn't sleep. I was doing that, and that may not work for you. You may have kids. You may have responsibilities, things that you can't do that person did. But there are other people that were just as successful who were probably in a similar situation that you were. They have kids. They had family. Like for me, I had mentors in my business. They're not the same as me in terms of their responsibilities. They go hard. They have great work ethics. They have all these things that I have as well, but they have a lot more time. So I have to find my time. Okay, I got to get up a little bit earlier. I got to do these things. I got to still be present within my kids' lives and do these things. But I could understand where they were going. They laid out a basic fundamental plan, and then I had to take that plan and kind of work around it. And so I found other people that are doing things that I do on a regular basis. They have kids. They have a bigger family. They have to deal with these types of things. So I would recommend, whatever it is you want to do, find somebody who's done it before. Ask them to mentor you. Put your ego aside and ask them to mentor you. Don't make excuses. Figure out the plan. Write it down. Get into action. If you just do those things, you're going to be successful in whatever it is you do. And if you don't, you won't. It's that simple. It's cut and dry. If you want something, make a plan, do the work, get it. Otherwise, it's just not going to happen for you. So I just wanted to come on and share that thought with you guys today, because today, as I'm at the fair, I'm going to be working. I've committed to signing up 20 new people this month. I'm trying to get 20 new team members on my team to rep Herbalife, that want to take the products, that want to get in shape, that want to help people, that want to make additional income. That's what I'm looking to do. So I'm going to be at the fair working that as well. So all the time that I'm out and about, I'm always working. Even if I'm having fun, I'm always working. So if you enjoyed this video and if you got anything out of it, do me a favor, hit that little subscribe button, click on that, comment, questions. If you have questions about something or comments, like put those in. I love interaction, to talk back and forth, to exchange ideas, because you may have something to say that I can learn from. Like, I'm a student of the world, so I'm trying to learn as well. And share it, share the video. If you know anybody who might get interested in what I just had to say, share it with people, like it, subscribe it, comment, put it out in the world, help me out, trying to build this channel up a little bit. So guys, I hope you have a blessed day, have an amazing weekend, and hopefully we'll get some people hitting us up underneath and subscribing. Have a great one.